Right. The next concept here is, welcome back. The next concept here is the data types. Right. The data types are, the thing here is the data types. The data type is the type of the data that is going to be stored or accessed within the program. But using each data type is consisting having a fixed size of memory that was already been predefined, and this and memory representation and storage representation. That's what they're trying to calling it as. For each, there is a keyword. Based on that keyword, before the variable, we are going to using those kind of keywords. In the earlier class is defined as per the part of declaring a variable and assigning a variable. We had already been seen that based on those syntaxes, people has observed, clearly observed that the data type of the data was being, if it is an integer, then we are going to using a keyword of int. If it is a character, single letter, then we are going to be used a keyword that char. And if it is a floating point, that means if it is consisting of some kind of decimal points, then rational part, then we can able to using the float. And whereas more than, after the precision, after the decimal point, more than digits want to be accessed, then we can able to use double. So this, for example, like float is also having the same and double is also having the same. But the thing here is, what is the difference between float and the double here is, mostly we using the float data type, we can able to go with maximum around like 4 decimal points after the precision, that means after the decimal point. But whereas in the double it may be 8, like that it may go on. Okay, so the data types that was being available. And one more important thing here is the types of data types that was being available was been 4 classes. One is the primary or fundamental data types. So each data type is fixed, is defined or fixed, predefined or fixed with some kind of a storage representation or on the memory requirement and storage representation. And the thing here is data type, which is nothing but the basic data types is integer. We are calling it as the characteristics of, keyword is int, whereas the character char. And for floating fractional points, then we are going with float and as well as double. And the second one is user defined data type. The type def we are going to be using, and derived data types, arrays, pointers, structures, and unions. Empty data types, which are nothing but the void. We'll elaborate with all these things elaborately. So let us see that one most important concept here is C data types. What is, you can see the picture, we can see the picture here is, what are the C data types in the sense, the first one is the primary data types, which may consisting of integer, float, double, and as well as the character, and void, which returns nothing. Okay. And secondary data types, which are nothing but arrays, structures, pointers, unions, and enumerations. So these are the things that we can able to, and user defined data types is also there, so that we can able to use the type def is one of the definition, and another point is empty data type. So these are the things that we are mainly concentrating on, and let us go somewhat deeper. So the clear representation is here with the primitive or fundamental data types, the character, int, integer, float, double, and void. And derived, that means the derived or nothing but the word that came here is based on the primitive data types. These data types was being defined, so arrays, pointers, and as well as the functions. So using primitive data types, we can able to access only a single value at a time. But using the derived data types, we can able to access the multiple data values at a time. That is also related to the same data type, so that we can able to go for derived data type. Then the third one is user defined data types. Enumerations, enum is the keyword, and structure, struct, struct, union. These are the things that we can able to go with user defined data types. Right, let us see now how all these things was been it was been designed and all. Simple thing that we can able to, so there are signed character. See, signed, unsigned, signed, short, long, and all these things are nothing but the qualifiers, you can simply call it as. The basic data type here is int, float, double, and char. See, int is having a range. That short int is also called as. Okay, so it is having a range, depends upon the compiler. It may vary as the picture, uh, as the table that was being shown on your screen. It was consisting. It was clearly note that the size and the range of int, short, and long are compiler dependent. Size in this figure are for the 16-bit compiler. So that's what they are trying to saying it. So float is having the size which is nothing but the 4 bytes, and double is 8 bytes, and long double, where long double is already having 8 plus 2. Okay, so totally what will happen, long is also having 2 bytes, so that means so totally 10 bytes it was trying to say. And signed character and unsigned characters, so that means signed characters, it may accept the positive and negative values within the range, and unsigned characters, only positive values will be acceptable. See, signed, a character can able to occupy 1 byte, can simply call it as. A float can able to occupy 4 bytes, and double can able to occupy 8 bytes. Okay, so and int can able to occupy 2 bytes. So like that we can able to say. And in order to increase the size of those data types, then we can able to use the qualifiers, which are nothing but signed, unsigned, and both the positive. Signed is nothing but we can able to use both the negative and as well as the positive values also, it can be acceptable. Unsigned character is nothing but it was trying to accepting only the positive values, whereas the long and short both are having the 2 bytes of space that was being occupied. Let us see one of the simple example that a long double, that means already double is having a size which is nothing but 8 plus long is having a size which is nothing but 2, so 8 plus 2, which is nothing but 10. And for each data type, and for each data type, it was being clearly specified. If it is a character, then we can able to go for using a format specifier to read the value using a function scanf. So within that we have to specify that %c, and then we can able to go on using a %c for characters, and for integers we can able to go for %d, and for unsigned int, which is nothing but %u, you can able to say, and for long signed int, long int also we can able to call ld, right? If it is a long float in the sense, then we can able to go for lf. Double is nothing but the lf, but whereas that float is nothing but %f. Okay, long double is nothing but capital LF, you can simply call it as. Okay, so this is how, these are the range of the memory storage and the representations of the data types, right? And one more thing, user defined data types. So C supports a future where we can able to, known as a type definition, that allows the users to define an identifier that would represent an existing type. Type def is one of the key word that we are going to be, so that it is one of the powerful thing to define this kind of variable as an. So identifier is nothing but the variable. So data type is nothing but whether it is an int, float, or character, whatever it is. So where data type indicates the existing data type, identifier name indicates the name, the new name that is given to the data type. So type def int marks, so marks m1, m2, m3, and so on, like that we can able to define user defined data types, right? So that's all about this data types. So that's all about this data types. And whereas constants, we can able to say there are a few constants are there: integer constants, real constants, character constants, string constants. Okay, so the integer constants are consisting of all the see, we can able to say decimal integer, octal integer, and hexadecimal integers. See, the decimal integers, integer constants refer to the sequence of digits, actually, nothing more than that. The integers might be within the negative values or might be in the positive values. It may be having a decimal integers, we are calling it as. If it is an octal, this is what the representation we can able to say O37, O345, O661 is an octal, and whereas hexadecimal OX2, OX9F, and OX hexadecimal numbers. And real constants, which are nothing but the positive and negative values also, and 18.234, such as the numbers are called as real floating points, we are calling it as. So floating points, whatever are there, we are calling it as an real constants. So the exponential form of the all these things is the 0.00342 can be written in the exponential form as 3.42 power e minus 4, like that we can able to go on. So the third one is a string character constants. A string character constants is nothing but a single literal we can give the value which is nothing but a string a character, whereas in the double literals we can able to give the value, then we are calling it as an string. This is what we are calling it as a string. So here we can able to see that, see printf percentage d a I said, so printf percentage c 97, so that means it was going to giving you an alphabet which is nothing but a. So like that also we can able to go.